Hi, I want to talk about body awareness and the fact that you have in your body an absolutely marvelous gauge that guides you to safety and to well-being and to exactly what you need. So I just want to say that sometimes clients are telling me about something that feels off to them or that they're not quite sure, what to do with. And really, the answer is so simple. It's just, well, use your body as the gauge. So let me just give you a couple of examples. One is during tricky political times when there's a lot of stuff on the news that's super disturbing and throws people off. I've had a lot of people talk to me about how they're taking little fasts or weaning themselves off the constant IV drip of news. But someone was just telling me about listening to NPR and just being disturbed and feeling distressed and getting thrown off and starting to feel confused about their own life. And when that's happening, it's happening in your body. There's a sensation you get. And, if we habituate to just always feeling bad or being distressed or being miserable or feeling vague levels of shame or guilt all the time, it's really hard to use that gauge on an ongoing basis because it's sort of constantly set in that mode. So do what you need to do so that you don't walk around accepting that it's cool to feel that way or that it's normal to feel that way. And, you could question your thoughts to do that, or you could come very close to all those sensations for a while, like make it a project and hit the pause button more often. Why am I feeling this? What's this? There's anxiety now. What's that about? And check it out. So if you can get yourself to a level where you're not just habitually feeling wacky, well, then you're listening to the news, you feel this stuff come up inside you, and you hit the pause button. Have I gone beyond my own comfort level here? Have I gotten the information I need for now? And is it actually detrimental to me to try to get more details and to think about it further right now? There's a spectrum of how much information you bring in, how informed you are. And, it's possible to be not informed at all. It's possible to really go into detail and get tons and tons and tons of information. So give yourself permission to travel around the spectrum a bit. You don't want to be insular. You don't want to shut your eyes to it. Brilliant. And that doesn't mean you need an IV hooked up to you. So another example is in the dating realm. You've met somebody online and you go to meet them, and in the first split second that you meet them, something feels off to you. Well, so if you need to rationalize that to yourself, and if you need reasons for it, and if you need to sit there, figuring out specifics, you're just going to talk yourself right out of what you know. What you know is, this doesn't feel right. I want no part of this. This is not for me. And so respond to that and, as directly and politely as you can, move along. But speaking of politeness, you're going to get stuck in false politeness that doesn't serve you if out of some misguided idea of what's appropriate, you ignore the body barometer, which is telling you this is not okay for you. So invitation to trust that, to see it as a brilliant, well-functioning instrument inside you. It's tailor-made. It's just for you. It may counter advice that comes to you from the outside because people can only advise you from their own inner barometer and sense of things. So invitation to take seriously this glorious mechanism inside your body. And by the way, the more you respond to it, the more it talks to you. And the more quickly you simply just follow, as Byron Katie says, follow the simple directions, the more you'll get really good at tuning in very quickly, responding very quickly, and it becomes a sort of effortless movement through life. Give it a try.